Hi, I'm Eric Downing, President and Chief Executive Officer of the Army Aviation Heritage Foundation, with an update about our work to help the recovery of the areas that have been devastated by Hurricane Helene. But first, as a reminder, we're a national 501c3 charitable organization that operates a fleet of former military helicopters out of bases in Atlanta, Georgia, St. Louis, Missouri, and Mesa, Arizona. Our mission is to promote Army aviation, honor military veterans, and help young people get interested and excited about science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. In the immediate aftermath of Hurricane Helene, we became aware of the devastation in Asheville, North Carolina, and its surrounding mountains. We decided to use our medium lift helicopter capabilities to help the victims by airlifting water, food, generators, water purification systems, and medicine to those that were completely cut off by the loss of roads and infrastructure in the mountains. We took 2 of our Huey helicopters from our Atlanta base and positioned them for a week in Hickory, North Carolina to do whatever was needed to provide these life-saving measures. One simply cannot grasp the level of devastation that we witnessed in this area without seeing it firsthand. The damage to this area is going to take years to overcome fully. In view of that fact, we've deemed our participation in the initial rescue and supply efforts as phase 1 of our efforts. I'd like to take a moment to give you a brief overview of what we're planning for phase 2 to help the people of western North Carolina and eastern Tennessee. Once the initial rescues and establishment of the stocking of life-saving supplies and distribution centers throughout the area were completed, the major focus was on reestablishing electrical power and clearing and repairing roads enough for trucks to travel to these remote areas. Many there have been without power for weeks, with the power just being partially restored in some areas right as we speak. On Monday and Tuesday, October 28th and 29th, we'll be flying a Huey into Johnson City, Tennessee to pick up 100 25-pound insulated cooler bags which we're supplying with frozen goods to distribute them in 2 very hard-hit areas of eastern Tennessee and western North Carolina. Now, these counties have had their electricity restored now for the most part, but we're working with the county commissioners to ensure that those that are in the greatest need receive these packages to help them restock their freezers and get through the winter. We're also planning to do additional missions in this area between now and the end of the year. One initiative at Thanksgiving and another at Christmas. The generosity of the friends and supporters of the Army Aviation Heritage Foundation has been tremendous, and we thank you for helping us help the devastated people in this area. Our biggest concern is the fear that people of this region will be overlooked and forgotten as the weeks pass and they're less visible in the media. If you'd like to help further support these efforts, you can do that by going to www.armyav.org and clicking on the donate button. Thank you again for all that you've done to help your fellow man in this horrible time of need.